Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Hexaberry, and in today's video I just wanted to talk about something about No Man's Sky again. And the reason why I'm talking about No Man's Sky is because, to be honest, and I never thought I'd say this before, but I'm kind of bored of the game. And the reason that I'm bored with the game really, like I love the game and all. It looks great. It's fun to build bases and everything. But the real reason I was really just interested in getting the game in the first place, way back when it was coming out, August 9th, was the exploration. And that's kind of something they haven't really changed in a while with the game. Forget that stutter right there. But yeah, that's something they haven't really changed with the game in quite a long time. And the main thing I just want to see changed is that the planets are basically all one singular biome. Like this planet right here is my home base. It's the Paradise planet. It's called New Eridu, based off of the original trailer planet that has the red grass and everything. And I was looking for a planet that had red grass just to kind of replicate the trailer look and my love for the original look of the game, and how they were showing off the exploration and how everything was looking good and everything. And stupid plant just hit me. And I wanted to find a planet that just fit that mood for me, fit the nostalgic mood of bringing me back to the days of being a freshman in high school and coming home and playing this game, version 1, no updates, no next update, no multiplayer, nothing. And I finally found the planet that I wanted to live on and everything, but every location is pretty much the same. And every planet basically works the same. You land on it, you get out of your ship, and you look around. You see the grass texture. Okay, it's long, generic looking grass. And you look at the trees, and everything is about 4 to 5 different variants of trees. And then after a while, you'll just get tired of the scenery and everything, and sometimes there's mountains that look like that, sometimes not. And there's a lot of planets that are just clones of this planet, and it's really easy just to get tired of the world generation. So starting off with one thing that I want to improve on in the game, or that I would want Hello Games to improve on with the game, is one, obviously the world generation, multiple biomes and such, kind of like Minecraft. Different colors of grass and snow biomes and whatnot. Something to up the diversity of the game, pretty much. Then another thing I want them to work on is the water. And everyone who plays this game understands how whack the water can be based off of the camera angle. And it's just kind of weird. It doesn't really have a flow to it. And the textures is really, really weird. There are mods you can get on PC and everything. I don't know why mine's not working right now. Maybe I deleted it, I don't know. But yeah, the base default game textures of the water just aren't that good. And you can look out that way. There's basically no waves, nothing. There's no actual flow of the water. And it'd be cool in the game to see actual waterfalls and rivers and, I don't know, better rain effects on the water, waves. I don't know, something cool. Like the swimming animation isn't even really that good either. You don't really use your arms as much. I've never really swam like this before in my entire life, but I guess that's how Hello Games depicted swimming. The underwater exploration is really cool and everything. I love it. I don't know why I said I love it like that, but I love the underwater exploration. It's just, it kind of breaks the immersion, like this, swimming above the water. But yeah, as you keep your eye on the horizon right now, just watch as I'll jetpack out of the water, and you'll see how differently the water level looks. depending on the angle. Like, I'm basically in the water right now, on the horizon of the water, if that makes any sense at all. And then you just float back up, and the water level just changes, and it looks so weird. And that's really something they need to fix. One thing that I want them to do to the games, thank you, Scout AOD, for landing on my planet. I want more, you know, Vikings and, you know, just the walkable NPCs, just to be able to walk around on the planet. And I know the what are they called? The cities or the settlements, I think. Where's my settlement at? It's not gonna tell me that. Lost Rocopia. I guess I forgot to name it. There's not even my settlement. Who lives here? Who is A Hutton 16? I have people been coming to my whatever. But yeah, there's settlements and everything, and NPCs walk around there, but that's about it. There's no real life to the game. And it'd just be cool to see animals traveling around in packs like it did in the trailer. Big, giant, turbo big animals walking around. That guy didn't really have anything good to sell, and he's just gonna probably fly off again. But yeah, that's all the NPCs really do, is they kind of just stand there and fly off. So yeah, pretty much all I really do in the game, my favorite thing to do, is just find a planet that I like, find a location that I like, which is, you know, this little lake area, I guess, has the floating island right there. My base is over there next to that big tower, and, you know, I just put up a little power depot right there to power my base and everything. And then I build my base, and that's about it. And then I just kind of get off for a while, and I come back in and, you know, enjoy the views and the scenery of the game. And it looks pretty and all, but, you know, outside of this area, there's really nothing too different about the planet. Yeah, every planet's about the same. There's no really unique biomes and whatnot. You know, you have your freighters warping in and everything. That's cool and all, but all the planets generally look the same. And so I will actually take my ship and I'll fly to a different planet just to give you another example, basically. And I'll fly over this planet as well, just to show you how similar everything looks on a planet. And I'm just craving more diversity in the game. There's oceans, which is cool. That's about it. But yeah, there's always gonna be the mushroom looking mountain things with like the plateau flat top looking thing. But it's always gonna be the same, you know, reddish orange grass, the same amount of trees, no different variation. And, you know, just keep on flying, nothing's gonna be really different. You know, there's occasional patches of water and occasional variation in height of the terrain, but basically everything is the same. So let's fly to a different planet in the system. Okay, so this is an undiscovered planet in my system. I guess I've never been here before, so I will scan it. And it is a foaming planet. Not entirely sure what foaming means, but let's take a look and see what the foaming planet has in store for us. Now, I'm going to assume this is one of the planets with the bubbles flying around, possibly. Yep, so it's one of the bubble planets. It's really predictable. Occasionally you'll have a crashed freighter here. I'm not going to spend the time to explore it because everyone's seen it. And there's occasionally, I guess, 2 crashed freighters right next to each other, which is kind of cool, actually. I've never really seen that. But other than that, the planets will just have bubbles. And after you land for a while and see all the bubbles, and you're like, ooh, wow, bubbles. If this is your first time seeing the planet, you'd be surprised there's bubbles. After a while, you'll fly around and you'll get tired of the bubbles, seeing them the entire time. There's always about the same variants of bubble clusters, and that's about it. And the terrain is looking the exact same as it did a while ago. You know, the occasional, I keep hitting the ground, occasional randomly generated hill shapes and whatnot. And it just keeps on going, and it's all basically the same. You have your deep valleys here, I guess, if that makes any sense. You'll occasionally run into a settlement like this. And starting off the game and everything, you know, way back in 2016, I was excited to find buildings like this. But now it's just, you know, the same old thing. But yeah, walking around on the planet, it is just generally the same. And I'll go to another planet because this one's kind of boring, actually. I guess we'll head to the isotopic planet with the Sentinel pillar on it. I guess I've discovered this already, but I don't remember the planet just because it's so... I don't know, I never go there. I'm not really sure what isotopic means. It's been a while since I heard of an isotope. It was like a mineral or something. But we'll come here, and it looks like there's going to be creases in the planet's terrain. It's possibly a radioactive planet or a toxic planet of some sort. And it looks like it has a bunch of spiky things on it. Alrighty, so let's just land here, I guess. And so we've landed here, and every time you land, it's just going to be generally the same experience every single time you load up the game. Occasionally there will be storms and whatnot. That's generally it. You'll have mountains and whatnot, but I'm just craving diversity in the game now. I'm craving new biomes on one specific planet. You know, radioactive biomes or tropical biomes, something that has to do with, like, I don't know, the equator of the thing, something, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. Basically, the point I'm trying to get across is the planet generation is boring and it needs more diversity, because once you land and you run around and you get a look of the scenery and everything, it's going to be the same throughout the entire planet. That's all that I'm trying to get across. So, improve the planet generation, improve the water flow and diversity mechanics, make the water has waves, and the game really just needs to go back to its roots, I believe, and really hit deep on the exploration aspect of the game, and I don't know, make me curious about the game again, because where's it at? So the expeditions are cool and all in the game, but they don't bring me back to the game in a good way. It feels like I have to do the expedition. It's like a battle pass, I guess. I feel forced to do it. There's like little community missions and whatnot. And to me, that's not No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky for me is exploration. And looking at beautiful worlds and planets and, you know, trading with getting shot at by pirates, shooting pirates. Basically, in general, I'm just bored of the game, and I want to be excited about finding new things and new biomes is pretty much it. Other than that, you know, the expeditions are cool and all. You get your battle pass rewards and whatnot. You go through this, you do all that. Pilgrims, whatnot. That's generally it. All I'm saying is I'm bored of the game and I would like to see more done with exploration is all. Other than that, there's a dude. I'm gonna head off for the night. I got work in the morning, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. That's about it. See ya.